Hey everybody, David here. Well, I knew it was bound to happen. It was just a matter of time. The FDA has just released a warning that hand sanitizers could be deadly. There's chemicals in it that are fatal. Let's go to this article on USA Today. FDA warns 9 hand sanitizers may contain a potentially fatal ingredient. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration is warning people not to use certain hand sanitizer products due to the potential presence of methanol, a toxic substance when absorbed through skin or ingested. Methanol is a toxic alcohol that's used industrially as a solvent, pesticide, and alternative fuel source, according to the Centers for Disease Control. Folks, this stuff has fuel in it. It's got pesticide. This is used for industrial use to clean grease off of things, okay? Not to put on our hands. So what's the point? The point is they're telling you there are chemicals in a hand sanitizer that is more deadly than the reason for using the hand sanitizer. Okay, what's the reason for it? To keep a virus away from us, this so-called COVID-19, okay? And I say so-called because I don't know what it's really should be called. And the point is that the virus our body can handle, God made our body to handle millions of viruses out there. God did not make our body to handle a hand sanitizer with man-made chemicals. You know, man keeps wanting to override God and tell us that they have a better solution than God, that they've come up with this, this invention, this creation that's better than God. And by the way, who is they? I want to know who they are, because they don't really care about you and I. It's you and I who care about you and I. Forget about they, all right? Oh, and here's another thing too. Speaking of they want us to wear these masks, okay? Now, when they pass a law saying you have to wear them, you need to wear it, okay? I'm not telling you to break the law, but I walked into a store the other day where it wasn't, it wasn't a law that you had to wear it. They didn't post a bunch of signs, and I didn't have a mask on. There weren't many people, and there was a man standing in front of me about 6 feet away, older gentleman. He had a mask on. He turned to me. He got right in my face, like 3 inches away, and he said, "Sir, you're going to kill us all because you don't have a mask on." And I said, "Sir, you better get out of my face because I'm getting ready to sneeze on you." And he just like freaked out. Okay, so what's the point? The point is these masks, I see people out jogging with them. You're breathing your own CO2. I mean, that stuff over a period of time will definitely harm your body. I see people wearing it, these people that work in stores, and they have to, and I feel for them, I really do. But the danger of that, we're gonna see in years to come about people who have worn masks. Also, I don't know what's in this right here, but here's my point. You know what? If I don't have to wear a mask, if it's not the law, you can kiss my mask goodbye. All right, so let's go back to this article here. Significant exposure to methanol can result in nausea, vomiting, headache, blurred vision, permanent blindness, seizures, coma, permanent damage to the nervous system, or death. Oh my goodness. The FDA advises consumers to stop using these hand sanitizers and dispose of them immediately. Let's go to this list of hand sanitizers here. Say, okay, there we go. I've talked to several people, mostly women, that have cancer. And after asking multiple questions about their lifestyle, eating habits, but they all had one thing in common. They cleaned houses for a living, or they worked around chemicals. Okay, now my sister is in remission for cancer, and she cleans houses. She has chemicals on her hands all the time, and I've talked to several other ladies with the same situation. I'm convinced that chemicals is one of the number one reasons for cancer today. Chemicals, okay? Forget about methanol. I mean, that's just one chemical, but they're going to come out with, this other chemical and this other chemical. Anytime something's man-made, you're in danger. You're in danger of your body turning against its own self and trying to figure things out. It gets all messed up. All right, so what is the solution? All right, because if you have obviously you have germs on your hands, and here's my solution. Here's what I would recommend: is I carry a rag. All right, so this little rag. My rag has hearts on it, but in this rag I have a little bottle of shampoo. It's a soap substance, and I put it on my hands and I wash it around, put a little water on my hands, and then I wipe my hands with the rag. See, now if you have a bar of soap, you can just take a little bar of soap, wrap it up in the rag, and whenever you're somewhere, wash your hands. Okay, this is what I use. Okay, I am not using this. I don't care what they say is safe or not safe. And just because they say something is safe now doesn't mean it's safe down the road. Really? Yeah. Can you say Johnson's baby powder? For years, everyone used Johnson's baby powder, and now, again, you got attorneys on television saying, if you'll call me, together we can sue Johnson's because it causes cancer. Folks, when are we going to wake up and understand that God made our body to be able to handle things naturally, and to let our body do God's work in building our immune system and keeping us from diseases, okay? Instead, man wants to intervene with this stuff and this stuff, and wants to, I guess you could say, man wants to play God, saying, hey, we have a better solution than your God-made body. God made our body, but God didn't quite know what he was doing. So therefore, we're gonna help God out a little bit. All right. Anyway, I love you guys. I just wanted to share this with you. I think it's important. Please, if you have this stuff around, throw it out. If kids get a hold of this and they drink it, I'm telling you, this stuff is poison. Get it out of your home. All right, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you hit like, I appreciate it. And God bless you. I love you.